morning. My name's Tucker. I am a massive fan of the X-Men, and therefore I decided to start a little hobbyist YouTube channel called the Uncanny Review. This is a channel where I'm just going to be making videos and podcasts and stuff from time to time, anytime I want to focus on the X-Men, who are some superhero characters that I fell in love with back in 1992. On Fox Kids, they had the X-Men cartoon, which came out. And 92 was a massive year for the X-Men. And so that was how I first learned about them. And that summer, down the street, I actually wish I remember the name of this kid, but I don't remember his name. But if I ever find him again, I gotta give him a hug, because he is really the reason why I think I really went down the X-Men rabbit hole. He gave me a bunch of cards from this set, the 1992 Impel XMen Series 1 trading cards, which were illustrated by Jubilee. He had a bunch of doubles, and so he gave them to me, just said, hey man, you like X-Men? Now here's a bunch of trading cards. And it blew my mind. I thought the art was incredible. I thought the heroes and the villains looked awesome. I loved the design of these cards. I loved how on the backs of them it has different statistics about their power levels and little history tidbits about them. And so if you were a kid like I was and you didn't really even have an allowance yet, which I didn't, so I couldn't go out and routinely buy comic books, trading cards for superheroes were basically how you would learn about all the different characters in the universe. And I went on to collect a bunch of other cards. I still have the original set. I don't want to include those particular ones in this video series, which I should start getting to here now. I'm going to keep those separate so that I always know I've got the originals that kid gave me back in the summer of 92 when I was first getting into the X-Men. So thanks, kid. Whole purpose of this video series here is I decided to splurge a little bit, and I bought a sealed box of Series 192 Impel XMen cards off of eBay. I think I dropped about $250 on these. The prices of these are going up and up because, they're rare. There's only so many of them left. In fact, I actually almost thought about buying a second one and just letting it sit. And I may end up needing to buy a second one because it depends on how it goes with this. But the plan with this series is I'm going to make a video opening every pack in this deck in the hopes that I'll be able to create a full set at the end of it. Now, I don't know what my chances are going to be there. This box holds 36 sealed packs. Each sealed pack holds 6 random cards. The basic set has, I believe, 100 with 5 chase hollow cards, so 105 cards in the base set. There are also 5... it does say autographed Jim Lee cards. I should have read that beforehand. Sweet. Okay, so never mind. So there's actually 110 cards because there are also 5 cards that are autographed by Jim Lee, bringing the total to 110. And so we'll see if, out of all these packs, I'm able to actually get enough to make one full collection. So I thought it'd be fun to do it like this. This is the only video that's going to be this long with this much of an explanation. But the video is I'll open a new pack, and then they're going to go in this binder that I set aside that I wanted to make specifically for this. So we'll have those, and we should even know which places to put them in. All right, let's open this thing up. Man, the box is really pretty too. You can tell it's really good condition. It's been wrapped the whole time. It's got, a little bit of corner damage to it, but I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. And then if I can make sure that I do this in a way that actually preserves the box better, what would be the best? Let me see if I can just pull it up from the front. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. I am so stoked. All right. Well, hey, let's dive in. Dive into the first one. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for so long to do this. This is a really happy way for me to start the morning before I go to work. All right, let's Let's see here. You know, what's funny is I actually never saw them in these wrappers too, because the kid just gave me a bunch of cards that were loose. So this is actually my first time even seeing the wrappers. I think I'm going to try to keep the wrappers as well, best I can. Let's see what we get lucky with here. All right, starting right off the bat, Saturn IX. I remember getting, this was one that I had in my original collection. See what I can do to make sure that I'm in focus here so that, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I remember getting her confused for White Queen early on. I actually still can't remember exactly when she comes into the storyline, but starting out with Saturn IX, hitting it with Cyclops. I remember Cyclops. Cyclops is my dad's favorite X-Men character. And I remember first seeing the promos for the cartoon. And I was still into Ninja Turtles. I mean, I'm still into Ninja Turtles, but that was my first big love, was Ninja Turtles. And I remember someone saying that the X-Men were also mutants. And I was like, they can't be mutants. I'm pretty sure they're robots. I saw that guy shoot lasers out of his eyes, and that's what a robot would do. I just assumed that the X-Men were robots at first before I actually saw the show. So here's Cyclops the robot, and I'm getting pretty excited about this next one that I think I'm seeing. Yes! So there are 9 of these that form a full photo of the Danger Room. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm really happy to see that we're getting one of these right in the first pack. All right. Put that up to the side. Jubilee. I got to say, I actually really, really like Jubilee a lot. I'm fond of her. I'm fond of her because she is the point of view character that starts us off in the cartoon show. I never found her annoying. Yeah, her powers were really kind of lame back then, and they would kind of put her, she became less important as the series went on. She kind of was the stand-in for Shadowcat, in the way that Shadowcat was the point of view character who was introduced to the X-Men in that original Pride of the X-Men pilot that never got developed into its own series. So yeah, got Jubilee here. Nice. Strife. Strife was one of my favorite villains growing up. The clone of Cable. I was obsessed with the Executioner song storyline. I loved that. I loved that whole crossover series of seeing all the different, X titles crossing over and fighting with each other, and some fantastic art in that series too. And Strife is right in the center of that. Nice to see a Strife card. And finally, Widget. This is another card that I had originally. In fact, I'm trying to think of all these cards, which ones did I not have originally? I didn't have these 2 for sure. I did have these 3. I'm trying to think if I had Cyclops or not. I think I did. So I think I had those 4 in my original collection. These are 2 new ones that I'd never owned before. So that excites me. So awesome. So these are the cards. We got to see where they fit into the order now. She's 29. Oops, let's do this. Safeway 17. We know that's way at the end. 58. I think the supervillains are all later on in it. Yep, 64. Widget. Oh, and I was going to say about Widget, I really know jack shit about this guy. I don't know anything about him. And yeah, his power level ratings are all fairly low as well. I don't know if it's still kind of hard to read at this distance, but I know. Oh, he's affiliated with Excalibur according to this card, so I guess that's the reason why I don't know much about Excalibur. But I'm sorry, his number was 37. Okay, which means we know now. Oh, I'm gonna save this and put this off to the side somewhere. 64, 29, 17. That comes in at 95. Oh, I did have one or two of these in my, I'm sorry, I'm not super used to holding to the camera yet. I used to have 1 or 2 of these in my original collection, but not this guy. So excited about that. Let's put them in the binder.